What's up, campers? It's your boy Scoop. You are live with Heavycampfxgroup. Alright, guys, so we're going to be doing a quick video analysis for Aussie dollar USD. We're currently on our 1 hour time frame. Alright, guys, so we're going to jump straight into it. So today's date is the 15th of August, Sunday, right, guys? So the markets are closed, but then they are going to open later on today. So we're just going to look for opportunities that we can take when markets open, or tomorrow, which is the 16th, Monday. All right, guys. So we're gonna jump straight into it, guys. So we know as Heavy Camp, the first thing that we like to do, guys, is identify the direction of the market. Is the market in an uptrend or is it in a downtrend? And then just simply looking at this, guys, I can see an uptrend where low was created, high, low, high. So this high was broken, so price actually pushed up to break this high to create a new high, right, guys? And then price pulled back before pushing up again, respecting the previous low. All right, guys, so if you've watched any of my videos, guys, especially talking about trends, I talk about this a lot, right, guys? So we can see that market is actually in an uptrend, even though it's not the nicest uptrend we've seen, but this is uptrend market. The price is actually breaking its own highs, creating new highs. All right, guys, so with that said, guys, just gonna plot. So the second thing that we do is actually plot our key levels, so we can see that this is our support, our ascending support trend line. All right, guys, so that's our low, specifically here, right, guys, around 0.73350, and then this would be our high, which we classify as resistance, right, guys? So this is the most recent high that was created as price was pushing up. All right, guys, so we can see now that price is in between our high and our low. All right, guys, so as day traders, this is actually what we look for. This is what we want to isolate. All right, guys, this is once we have our high and our low, we look for opportunities either inside the range or for price to break any of our key levels for us to look for opportunities. All right, guys, and then just to add more confluence, guys, I would actually label this as a minor support. As we can see, as price was pushing down, it actually failed to break above for some time, right, guys? And eventually when it broke above, we can see that price impulsively moved up. All right, guys, so I'll just label this as a minor support that we are looking at, right, guys? Okay, so looking for opportunities, guys, we can see that market actually impulsed up, and then now we are in some sort of correction phase, right, guys? So this is the third step of our process, right, guys, when it comes to our strategy, right, guys? So once we've identified the direction and we've spotted our key levels, we then look for the phase of the market. We can see that the market broke out of this level, impulsed up, and then now we are in an exhaustion or correction phase. All right, guys, just to how I would single this out, basically just do something like this. Yeah, so these are not trend lines, guys. These are just there are trend lines, but I don't actually draw them as trend lines to say if they are broken, that's when I take trades, right, guys? I'm just trying to show you guys how I label how I identify corrections in the market, right, guys? So basically price the impulse up, and then I'm taking this as a correction move, right, guys? So what I'm anticipating is that price might continue just falling, but then if we notice that our price is creating a support, and then momentum shift to the upside steps in, we're going to be looking for buys from here, right, guys? Or preferably just to wait for a better opportunity, guys. What we would do is just simply wait for price to actually get to our high, right, guys, and then just wait and see what happens when price gets to that high. So if price, as we can see to the left, right, guys, we can see with this 1 hour beautiful pin bar, we got a pin bar, and then price actually shot down, right, guys? So it's possible that price can get here and then do the same thing again, right, guys? So we're just going to wait for price to get here on our 1 hour time frame. And then when price gets here, we're just going to wait and see if we're getting any rejection candles, if price is respecting this high, this key level, right guys. And then if price is respecting this key level, guys, we're going to be selling with the anticipation that price is going to create a new low. All right guys, but then since the market is in an uptrend, right guys, so since we have spotted our highs and I said that market is in an uptrend, what we are anticipating is that price will actually break above. All right guys, price will break above, push forward, and then we're going to wait for our retest into our broken key level before we start looking for opportunities to the upside. Right guys, so if price breaks above, this will then turn into support, and then we're just going to wait for price to pull back or retest into the key level. And then once we notice that our key level is holding, that's when we want to start looking for opportunities to the upside. All right guys, but then the most important thing, guys, is to wait for markets to open, is to actually wait for more data to print. All right guys, and then with that information, that's when we can open our charts and then come back and look for opportunities. All right guys, so remember, the market impulsed up, and then now we are in a correction, is moving, price is moving in a correction manner, right guys. So if we get to this key level, then we basically going to, that's where we're going to look for opportunities, either to the downside or to the upside. All right guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert somewhere around here, so that when price gets here, I will receive an alert on my phone, because my phone and my PC and everything it's actually linked, right guys. So what will happen is I will get a notification on my app, because I also have the TradingView app on my phone. All right guys, yeah, so that's what you can do, right guys, because remember, as long as the market is not at a key level, right guys, there's nothing for us to do in the market. So we're going to wait for market to get to the key level. If the market does not push up, right guys, the market comes down, we're not going to be okay, I can't tell you not to sell. All right guys, because remember, I myself don't know where the market is going. All right guys, but then if the market goes down, I'm not going to be taking those sells. I'm just going to wait for price to get to this minor key level. And all right guys, so I already know that I have a ascending trend line, and I also have this support, right guys. So I'm just going to wait for price to get to this level, and then just look what happens, what is price telling me as it's getting here, and then I'll then look for opportunities from here. Either we'll be buying or we'll be looking for sells, right guys. But then for now, my bias is buys. All right guys, yeah, I see price breaking above and continuing on upwards. All right guys, yeah, so that's it for this video. All right guys, stay tuned. It's your boy Scoop, Heavy Camp. We out.